When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Good morning. Happy Founders Day, ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Woohoo! Today is our Founders Day. We are 107 years old in our national organization, and we are 60 years old on the New Haven level. So the New Haven Alumni Chapter is celebrating 60 years, and Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated nationally or internationally is celebrating 107 years. So I'm decked out in all my crimson and cream or red and white. I got my symbols on. I don't think I could put another red thing on. So welcome to Motown Monday. If you just tuned in around 9 o'clock, you've got me, Babs Rawls-Ivy. I'm back in the big chair today, and I'm celebrating Founders Day. So I'm going to kick things off with the Queen of Soul, who was, will always be a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. So much so that if y'all saw the week-long funeral celebration, the homegoing celebration of Aretha Franklin, she had one full day decked out in red in her Delta regalia. So if you missed it, you can catch it on YouTube. I'm talking laid in red, the whole thing: casket, dress, shoes, bag, the whole nine. And then then they changed her up for some other thing. I mean, I don't know what that was about, but listen, she did the damn thing. So I'm going to play some Aretha Franklin today in between some of this Motown music because it's our Founders Day. the Sisters of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So here is one of my favorite Aretha Franklin songs. And it was made famous by Dionne Warwick. I believe it was written by Burt Bacharach. But anyway, you'll get the gist of it.
I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Apart, oh how I love you together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me. No.
Okay, who enjoyed the weather yesterday? Who enjoyed that 70-degree weather yesterday? Raise their hand. Be. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. So yesterday the Deltas rolled into Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church over there on Chapel Street, Upper Chapel Street. Reverend Ross Lee preached a good service. And I actually enjoy his style of preaching. I don't enjoy him, but I enjoy his style of preaching. And then after that, after we got out of church, they must have had they must have knew I was coming, because we wasn't in there till 2:00. We had like an hour long, maybe an hour and a half, not quite 2 hour long service, which for a Baptist church is akin to a half day, right? So we got there, service started like 9:30, 9:45, and then by 11 o'clock, 11:15, we was going downstairs for the brunch. So, and it was nice. It was a lovely gathering. Thank you, Vera Esde. I know that's your church, and you showed us a great deal of hospitality yesterday. I enjoyed myself immensely, and they had food just for me. Like, they had things that didn't have butter on it, which is no easy feat when you're dealing with sisters who cook, because sisters who cook, who don't cook in that way, it's always challenging for them because they have no idea. And they make it harder than what it ought to be. If you cruise the grocery store aisles, you can find all kinds of plant-based things. But I was grateful because I had eggs and I had potatoes, all these things that they normally would put butter in, they didn't put butter in. So I was grateful for that. And salmon and what have you. So it was good. I enjoyed myself. And then made my way over to People Get Ready bookstore and hung out there for a little bit. It's such a great space to hang. It's a great hang space, particularly on a Saturday. So I did that. Hung out with Ife as a volunteer over there. Marquisha was there picking up her second installment of a particular book. And some other folks, our Via Walker showed up. And some other people that I know or don't know and met and whatever, and had good conversations. It's a good intersection of intellects and community. I like that. So People Get Ready books. So they'll be open Friday through the whole MLK weekend, which will be nice because I've got a few things I need to get. And I didn't feel like doing it yesterday. I just wanted to hang yesterday. So I will handle that come this weekend. And I figure out a way to get to New York to see my portrait hanging up before it goes. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm slated to go Saturday, but it's supposed to kind of do some kind of snow thing. So we'll see. I still would like to go. Like, even if I just go just to do that, have some lunch, and then come on back. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I'm supposed to be rolling with my BFF Ron. So we'll see. I was like, listen, Ron, we have to go rain or shine. Rain or shine. I'm hoping that's the thing. So it is Founders Day for Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I know you people don't have no clue. Some of y'all have no clue what Delta Sigma Theta Sorority means. But I'm gonna give you a little history lesson. Because I want you to if you ain't never heard it, I want you to hear it here. And I want you to know it. So 107 years ago today, January 13th, 1913, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc. was founded. It's a Greek letter sorority of college-educated women dedicated to public service with an emphasis on programs that target the African American community. Delta Sigma Theta was, as I just told you, was founded in January 13, 1913 by 22 collegiate women at Howard University in Washington, D.C. All right? So membership is open to any woman who meets the requirements, regardless of religion, race, or nationality. Women may join through undergraduate chapters at a college or university or through an alumni chapter after earning a college degree. So there you go. There you have it. We have about 250,000 women across the world in this organization. I am committed to making sure I stay financial and pay my dues. I made this commitment about 5 years ago. I said I'm going to uphold Black organizations. And I was like, hey, I belong to a Black organization. Let me just stay financial so that I can, keep my commitment to that. And the NAACP. I picked the NAACP. So there you go. Our colors are crimson and cream. Our flower is the African violet. There's about a little more than 940 chapters across the country. That includes the alumni chapter. People call us Deltas. People call us DST. Our headquarters are in Washington, D.C. We are the largest predominantly Black sorority, give or take 300,000, 250,000, depending on who you talk to, in Bahamas, Bermuda, Canada, England, Germany, Jamaica, Japan, Liberia, South Korea, and the United States. So we are members also of the National Pan-Hellenic Council, an organization of 9 international Greek letter sororities and fraternities, all the Black folks. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP. And the National Council of Negro Women. That's Dorothy Heights' thing. So, yes. So, that's a little bit about Delta Sigma Theta. We participated, our first act of public service was the Women's Suffrage March in Washington, D.C. on March 3rd. 1913, March 3rd, 1913. So I just wanted you all to know that. So when you see a bunch of sisters in crimson and cream or red and white today, you have a sense of, you get you some black history. That is some bona fide black history for you. And we take a lot of criticism sometimes or whatever, but we are women that get things done. We are women on the move. And there's 9 Black Greek letter organizations, and we are all connected and friendly and love each other and support each other. I mean, God knows we support each other. And we have friendly rivalry. But at the end of the day, we are Black people trying to do what is right and good and just in our communities. And all of us have a lot of public service components to our existence. And so you'll find us pairing up and doing things together. Yeah, we party hard. Don't get me wrong. We party and we party hard. But when we come together as community, we come together, we do some good work in this community. And we are very proud of the work that we do. Not to toot our own horn, but I'm tooting our own horn that we do a lot of good work in this community. And though we take a lot of criticism by people about our affiliations politically and wherever else, at the end of the day, we get stuff done. And why wouldn't you want collegiately trained people to run things? Like, why would that be an elitist thing? And unlike our white sisters and brothers who pledge in college and, drink their way through, we actually say it's a lifetime commitment, that once you get out of college, there's more to be done outside of college. And so you join your alumni chapter in your cities and towns, and you do more work. You raise awareness on things that are matter to you. And we have a 5-point thrust that we concern ourselves with, that we revisit every year. And we tweak and add to, and and we put our hands on a lot of different things. We care about community, we care about health, we care about wellness of our children, we care about education. It's a lot of things that we put our hands on. And a lot of us are in other organizations. You can find Deltas who are links, who are chums, who are girlfriends. You can find Deltas who are members of Jack and Jill. You can find Deltas married to Qs, Deltas married to Sigmas, Delta married to Kappas. You find Deltas who's got blood sisters who are other things. And listen, we are all connected, and we all find our way, and we all do this work. So yeah. So this is your history lesson for today. It's your Black history. It's your woman's history. It's your Black women's history. You got it all in one package today. Happy Founders Day to the women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Happy 60th anniversary to the New Haven Alumni Chapter, which I am a financial member of. And it is my joy and my privilege to do that. I've been a member on and off for many, many years, but the last 5 years, 6 years, I've said, you know what, I'm going to be dedicated to putting my money in Black organizations to keep them flush. And so that is my commitment. So yeah, so them and the NAACP or whoever else I fancy. But that is the commitment that I make, and that's the commitment that I hold. So yeah. So anyway, yesterday was a wonderful day. I enjoyed myself so much. It was good to be in the company of my sisters and all that beautiful red. And it was just great. And the pins that we got. So I've been subscribing to the Delta Box. I initially just wanted to do it for 3 months and see if I dug it. Because I was like, because I have very little paraphernalia, only because the paraphernalia that I got in 1982 is for 1982. I am 56 years old, so that stuff doesn't wear well at this point in my life. So I got the Delta Box because I didn't have many Delta things. And also, when I want to give Delta gifts, it's hard to sort of go, and you can't just walk into any place and get it. You got to go online and order. And, if you're in a vineyard, you buy up what you can. And so the Delta Box has really given me opportunity to just have, and to get stuff in my size, right? Like I have on a sweater today, which I love. And I got a cardigan sweater. I got a couple of sweatshirts. So I've been getting this box, I would say almost a year now. 3 months turned into a year. So I've got that. So I'm excited to get this Delta Box. So I have on my hat. I've got another hat too. This is just one hat. So this is a cute hat. It's a little ski hat and my little shirt. So I'm excited. So anyway, I get the Delta box and they always have cool stuff in it. Cool stuff. You know, and it's always themed and it's always I mean, this is, and the box, I think the box is like $120 a month or something or whatever. You know, and after so many boxes, they throw you one free, whatever. So I think I'm up to, I think I've put in a full year. I want to say I have. I think. I got to go and count those boxes. And the boxes in and of themselves are gorgeous. I don't know what the hell you're going to do with these boxes because they're elaborate, well-done boxes. It's not a box that you break down and put in recycling. No. You have to keep these boxes. So I'm just trying to figure out like how I'm going to keep, what I'm going to do. Stack them and do something. Maybe stack them and put a lamp on it. Like, I don't know what to do. So anyway, so I have on my Delta stuff today. I'm excited. The only thing I don't have on is like Delta sneakers, and that's coming. I'm gonna trick me out some Delta sneakers. There's a store online who does them, and I want them. So although my friend Kay could trick them out too, she could bling them out too. So I was thinking about that. So I thought I would, as we march our way into MLK Day next Monday, which I thought today was MLK. See, this is why I got to get out of this holiday bubble. Because I'm in the holiday bubble and I'm thinking, oh my God, this holiday is never ending. And it's not MLK Day. It's Founders Day. Next week is MLK Day. But I still feel like I'm in this bubble. So anyway, I'm going to play a little more Aretha Franklin because she's a Delta. And who doesn't like Aretha Franklin? Even though I know it's Motown Monday, I'm gonna take a little time out and listen. A lot of people think that Aretha Franklin was on Motown because she hung out with a lot of the folks from Motown. Like she grew up with she grew up with Smokey Robinson and them. Like, but she was already rich. Like her family was already rich, so she wasn't like all the other little Motown kids that scrap in and pillar to post. She was already rich. Like she lived on the side of town where they was already rich, and I love the way that Smokey Robinson tells the story, how the first time they went over to her house and they were like, whoa. And he met her because he was rolling with her brother. He used to hang out with her brother and he met her. And he was just like, they'd never seen rich black people before. So I love that story. I love that story. So she was already rich, but she spent so much time at Motown that people thought that she was on their record. And I bet you Berry Gordy wanted her, but her father was alive. He was like, no, child. If you're gonna do this non-secular music, we're gonna do something else. But she hung out with them and she was friends with them, and so they always considered her a part of Motown. That's the point that I'm making. That she spent so much time at Motown that she felt like she was part of the Motown family. And you don't really talk about Motown without at least talking about Aretha and what she meant to them, So I'm gonna play some of her music because there's some other well-known Deltas like K. Michelle, but I really don't want to hear on any of that. If I want to hear some music, I'm gonna go right to the Queen. I'm gonna go right to the source. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna play some more Aretha Franklin because it's Founders Day for Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
I got a call the other day. It was my sister Carolyn saying, Aretha, come by when you can. I've got something that I want to say. And when I got there, she said, rather than go through a long, drawn-out thing, I think the melody on the box will help me explain. Gotta find me an angel to fly away
Oh, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs. I think I play all the favorite Aretha Franklin songs that I want. So I'm having lunch with my girlfriend Cheryl Dawes. She's not a Delta. she's she's a professor of economics at Oxford, and so she's in town for a little bit from the holidays. So I always try to see her when she's here. So we're gonna have lunch today, catch up, see how she's doing, and I got a few more things going on. So I'm in the crunch. So I got some things that I need to get submitted by Wednesday, and then I'll talk about it. I don't believe in jinxing things. Like that's not why. I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about it because I will undo. I will get into a pattern of undoing what I started, and I don't want to do that. So if I don't talk about it right now, I won't. It's not on my mind, so I can leave it alone and let it marinate, and then I'll go deal with it in a minute. This sweater is really nice. It's soft, comfy, feels really good. So yeah. So here we are on a Monday, and it's cloudy. So not what it was yesterday. Yesterday was 70 degrees. It was great. I loved it. I know people are like, oh, I don't care. The weather will be what it'll be. We'll deal with it. So I'm just trying to figure out when I can get into New York. I had to call my friend Ron today and say, listen, on the off chance that it snows on Saturday or we can't get in, is there another time this week? Let's decide now if we can get into New York. 'Cause I can go tomorrow. Well, really can't go tomorrow. I can go Thursday. I could actually get on the train Thursday after I get off this show and make my way into New York. Friday is a little challenging because I got stuff to do. So we'll see. Even if I just go see it and then, come back. I really have to see it. I don't want to not have seen this thing. I will be really bummed if I don't go see my sense of immortality. That's all. Let me see what they're talking about for Commanding Life. I hope it's a good one. I mean, they always are good. They always are good. Let's see. January 13th. Sometimes it's best to let things go and let people and situations be. Stop looking for explanations, apologies, closure, validation, or answers. Move past living a life centered on what others did or did not do. Focus on how you want to feel and what you can do about it. Peace comes when you realize your happiness is created by you. You are your responsibility. Amen, amen, amen. Let the church say amen. Amen, amen, amen. You are responsible for your own happiness. So when you see people doing foolishness, don't buy into it. Cross the street. just cross the street. Don't question it. Just let people be there. Because people will be how they are, and you just let them. People know how they are. People will change their lives based on what ails them. You cannot tell people to change their lives. People have to change their lives because it ails them, not because of you saying anything. So let people be who they are. Let people live, as the young people say. Let people live. So I don't. Listen, I know too many people who run around doing foolish stuff, don't ask for help, think they know, doing crazy stuff that doesn't make any sense. And it's not for me to say it doesn't make any sense. All I can do is okay, and turn on my heels and do what I got to do. That's it. There's no other. I don't got no other advice to offer anybody. None. You want to do foolishness? Do it. And do it with gusto. Bravo. Because I don't know what else to do. As I like to tell people, they got this far in their life without me telling them anything. What? I don't need to tell them more. So that's where we are. What's up, Harry? Something bothering you? You just moving stuff? Oh. Harry's slimming down. You're going to be on the cover of GQ. You'll be the sexiest man alive next year. From my lips to God's ears, Harry. I know it. So I'm in here playing Aretha Franklin. So then I have to create a playlist for MLK Day. Harry, are we here for MLK Day? We are. Do you want to be here for MLK Day? I want to be here for MLK Day. I do. Only because I like playing the music that I like. And we need some music for the race. We need some music for the culture. So here's some more Aretha Franklin. You know, my favorite Delta, one of my favorite Deltas.
I love you. And I love you. And I love you too. Baby, will you call me the moment you get there? Hey, baby. And I love you. And I love you too. And I love you. Baby, will you call me the moment you get there? Yeah, yeah, baby. My dearest, my dearest of all, darling. I know, I know, I know, I know we've got to part. Baby, 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 baby. It really doesn't hurt me that bad. Yeah. Because you're taking me with you. And I'm keeping you right here in my heart. It's all because I love you. Ooh, and I love you. And I love you too. Baby, will you call me the moment you get there, baby? Will you do that? Will you do that for me now? Oh, call me the hour, call me the minute, second that you get there, baby, 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 call me the moment, 'cause I love you, call me the minute, yeah, yeah, call me, baby, hey, call me the hour, call me the moment you get there, don't forget about me, baby, I love you, call me the moment you get there, call me, baby, call me the hour, call me the minute, the moment, the second, yeah, call me, baby, call me the minute, the second, moment, the hour, don't forget about me, baby, call me the moment, call me.
I tell you what, those people over there and across the pond is bent out of shape about this whole Mexit. Oh my God. I was like, they so mad at Meghan Markle and Harry right now. I don't understand. I personally don't understand how they mad at these two, but they're not mad at Prince Andrew. They're not mad at Henry VIII. They're not mad. They're not mad at 2 centuries of foolishness, but they mad at these two. Well, when you walk the earth free and you know nobody can tell you, you just do your thing. So anyway, I just find it quite humorous that they are mad at these two. And I ain't mad at them. I was like, listen, choose happiness. Listen, what? They want to do their own thing. They don't want to be constrained and tied by the monarchy. Because the monarchy gets to dictate what they do and where they could go and what they can say. So they're like, I'm 6 in line. Call me when we get down to the 5th one, and I may come back and do something for y'all. Other than that, I'm out. So I ain't mad at him. Be out. Do your thing. So everybody's all bent out of shape. People are weighing in. It's just the craziest. It's the craziest thing. I tell you, we are so much for entertainment in this country. I tell you, we love to be entertained. I have not gone to the movies yet. I got to get over to see Just Mercy. So maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I think my schedule will free up a little bit, but maybe I could catch some matinee tomorrow. If that's true, if that's the case, then I'll go see Just Mercy tomorrow. And then I want to see Knives Out too, because I like a good caper. I like a good madcap caper. And nobody does them as well as the Brits anyway. Like they really have they have that whole comedy timing thing down. And so I love those whodunits. You know, in the vein of like Hercule Poirot meets Agatha Christie kind of thing. Like I like that whole kind of scene. So I may check that out too. But I'm definitely gonna go see Just Mercy. I was on a call with Brian Stevenson and Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx a couple of weeks ago, getting prepped for this film and what they're trying to do and making sure that as many people see it in the wide, when it opens wide, as possible. And the reviews have been really, really good, you know. And I think we're starting to turn the corner on what we call race films, right? Race films with black people. So now we can start to see films, hopefully, that's my prayer, that we get to see films where we're winning. You know, not films where we making films and we killing us. There's nothing I hate more than when we make a film with a Eurocentric lens and we kill us. I don't like that. So maybe we can start to see films where we win. That we survive. We're in space, we survive. We're not the first ones killed. We survive the horror. If it's a dystopian film, we survive. I want to see that. That's where I'm at. Don't make a damn film with us in it and then you kill us, black people. And then you double down on that foolishness, Queen and Slim, about why you think you have some formula for this. You have the power to make us rise. Come on. Just saying. All right, I got to get out of here. My time is over. Let me say one more time. Let me say this one more time. Happy Founders Day to my sorors of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. We are celebrating 107 years of service to this country, 60 years in the New Haven alumni chapter. I'm excited. It's been a wonderful ride. You'll see sisters in red and white all day today on your jobs, on the streets, on your airwaves, on your television screens. So, yeah. So if you see us, wave at us, say hey, and let me play some good music, and I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm back tomorrow. Yes, I'm definitely back tomorrow. I know I'm playing tomorrow. Today was not a Motown Monday. Today was Motown adjacent with Aretha Franklin, who is probably the Delta that most people know. But anyway, the most prolific of artists in the world is the one that I wanted to play today. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play us out with a little bit of Look Into Your Heart. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hi, this is Babs Rawls-Ivy from New Haven, Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhavenindependent.org. And you're listening to
I just want to dance.